Hello everyone and welcome back to In-Person Quiz Show, Episode 2, our continuation here of course, Quarantine Quiz Show, but now we are back live in the studio. You guys know how the game works. I've got 3 contestants here today, back in the studio. I can't get over how excited I am about that. Today we've got Ashlyn, Caroline, and Sarah. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
You guys excited to get started?
So excited.
All right, well, we won't keep anyone waiting any longer. Let's jump right into it tonight. We're gonna start off, of course, with our first buzz around question. So if you guys want to get your game show buzzers out, and we'll get to that first question. Remember, this first one is worth 50 points. Second will be worth 25. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. For your first question, from the category of history, I ask you, what were the last 2 states to be admitted into the U.S.? Buzzers are live.
Oh.
And Ashlyn was buzzed in first.
How did you know it was me?
Because I can see your name.
I put my name in as Matt.
I guess you're the only one there that wasn't Caroline or Sarah.
Okay. Hawaii and Alaska?
Hawaii and Alaska are the correct answers. That's a quick 50 points on the board for Ashlyn. We're going to move on to our second question, worth 25 points now. It's in the category of literature. Ask who wrote A Tale of Two Cities. Buzzers are live. You guys got about 5 seconds left.
Can I take I'll take a guess.
All right, go for it,
Is it
Ashlyn.
Amarillo? I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I don't know if that's...
That is not the incorrect pronunciation, I assume, but it's the incorrect name.
Okay.
So I guess you could say it's the incorrect pronunciation because it's a completely different name.
Okay.
Caroline or Sarah, anyone want to jump in there? No. The answer to that one was, of course, Charles Dickens. Literature, as you guys will see as we go on, is a category where we all realize that we never read any of the books in high school.
Yeah.
But it's okay, we're getting on to round 1 here. These questions, of course, are worth 100 points. So we're going to go down the line. We're starting off tonight with the category of movies. So Ashlyn, I'm coming to you first for your first movie question. I ask you, in the It movies, how often does Pennywise return to the town of Derry, Maine?
5 times.
5 times is incorrect, unfortunately. Caroline, we're moving to you for the steal. Don't look at that.
Every 27 years.
Would you have known that?
Yes. No.
No, you
Absolutely
wouldn't have.
not.
No, you wouldn't
No,
have.
I don't think she would
There's
have.
no
I'm going
shot.
to make a judgment call here. I don't think she would have.
No shot. No
Yes,
shot.
it was
I've
every
watched the
27
movies.
years. Did you?
I have watched
Okay,
them.
all right.
But she didn't.
Unfortunately, that's on me. But
Oh,
every
boy.
27 years is the correct answer. Unfortunately, no one gets the points
But
for that.
over the 27 years, how many times?
Like a lot of times.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like a lot of times.
Like 5?
Probably more than 5. But it's all right, Caroline, we're coming back to you for your movie question. I ask you, in Little Women, what is Amy March talented in?
Playing the violin.
Playing the violin is a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. Sarah, we're moving on to you for the steal. In Little Women, what is Amy March talented in?
Dancing.
Dancing is also a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. Answer is painting.
Wait, why didn't you come to me?
Because you get to steal Sarah's questions.
Oh.
But we'll see what happens because I'm coming to Sarah now for her question, so maybe Ashlyn, you get the chance for the steal here. Sarah, for movies, I ask you, in Spider-Man Far From Home, what piece of Tony Stark's technology does Peter Parker receive?
Oh, God.
Long question there.
I have no idea.
No idea, Ashlyn, you get
idea.
that steal you were hoping for.
Yeah, I was hoping I could steal the last question, but
Any chance of stealing this one?
this one I do not know.
No. The answer is an advanced piece of glasses, high-tech glasses named Edith. Of course, that stands for Even Dead, I'm the hero. But Ashlyn, I'm coming right back to you for your movies question. I ask you, in Enola Holmes, what is Enola's name an anagram for?
Oh, I do not know this either.
Not sure, no guess?
Okay, no, I don't know.
No guess? All right, moving on to Caroline. Any guess for what Enola Holmes' name?
I'm not exactly sure,
Okay.
but I'm going to guess a flower.
A flower is incorrect. An anagram is moving the letters around to make a different word. So it does not spell flower. It does spell, if you rearrange the letters though, as they talk about in the movie,
Alone.
is alone, yes. So close, but so far. But don't worry, I'll come to you right now for redemption. For your second movies question, I ask you, in the Hunger Games, what district are Katniss and Peeta from?
13.
District 13 is a good guess, unfortunately
12,
incorrect.
12.
Sarah, you get a chance for the steal here if you didn't hear Caroline already.
District 12.
District 12 is correct.
Yes!
Caroline
No,
is
he's the one
getting
from the-
all sorts of messed up tonight. Sarah's the
nervous.
first to put points on the board in round one. But I'm coming right back to you to hopefully up that lead a little more.
Yes.
Movies I ask you in Camp Rock 2, what is the name of the opposing camp who they battle at the final jam? Seemed excited about this question.
Is it Camp Star?
It is Camp Star. Camp Star is the correct answer. So Sarah
job,
pulls away with a
Sarah.
quick lead in round one. But we're moving on now to sports and games, still worth 100 points. Coming all the way back to Ashlyn. Ashlyn, your first question is, how much money do you receive for passing Go in Monopoly?
100.
100 is a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. Caroline gets the chance for the steal here.
I'm gonna say 500.
500 is a little less of a good guess. Still up there. The answer is 200. Receive
I was gonna
200
say
Monopoly
200.
dollars for passing Go. That's all right, I'm coming right back to you. I ask you, what are the names of the 2 default playable characters in Minecraft? You seem much less
Not
excited
tell
about that
you. I
question.
could not tell you at all.
No guess?
I know nothing about Minecraft.
All right, Sarah, I'm coming to you for the steal. Any guess on who the 2 default playable characters are in the game Minecraft?
I don't know.
Not sure. The answers
Sorry.
are Steve and Alex. Alex added much later than Steve, but those are the 2 defaults. But again, Sarah, I'm coming right back to you. Hopefully extend that lead a little more in round one. Ask you, which Uno card has become a very widely used internet meme?
The reverse card.
The Uno reverse card is correct. That's still
Yes.
somewhat relevant.
that. I should have had that question.
For Caroline. But Caroline, we'll come back to you in a minute. First, we're moving on to Ashlyn. Ashlyn, I ask you, what combination makes up the famous Konami code?
Bro, I don't even know what that is.
Not sure. No guess.
Can I phone a friend?
No, this is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Then I have no idea.
No guess.
Could you give me a hint?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Caroline, I ask you, what combination makes up the Konami code?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 is an interesting guess. You guys would not have gotten this. The answer is up, up, down, down, left, right, keyboard. It is one of the first video game cheat codes back all the way in the Atari. So this was a combination you have to put into your joystick controller. So
If
a
you
little,
knew that answer,
little more
I'm shocked.
complicated. But Caroline, I'm coming right back to you for your question. I ask you, what is the highest grossing movie based on a video game?
Ooh, Minecraft.
Minecraft is a good guess, but incorrect. Sarah, I come to you. For the steal, I ask you, what's the highest grossing movie based on a video game?
What's that one called? Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is also a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. It is Detective Pikachu, starring Ryan Reynolds as the titular Detective Pikachu. What a weird choice that was, but I'm sure that'll probably be surpassed by the even weirder Super Mario movie starring Chris Pratt as Mario, because
Yeah.
that's what everyone wants, right? So, at the end of round, oh no, I'm sorry. We're coming back to Sarah. I apologize. Sarah,
It's okay.
I ask you, what were the last Summer Olympic Games held?
Oh my
They happened just this past summer.
Russia.
Russia's a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. It's where the last Winter Olympics were held.
Damn it.
Tokyo?
Tokyo, Japan is the correct answer. The 2020 Olympics, which were pushed back to 2021 and took place in Tokyo, Japan. So now at the end of round one, after Ashlyn has secured that question, let's take a look at the scores here. We've got Sarah with a comfortable lead of 300. Ashlyn coming up second with 150. Caroline yet to put up points on the board, but not to worry. This next toss-up question will easily level the playing field. So if you guys want to get your game show buzzers out, you guys ready? Your first question, worth 150 points, comes from the music category. So what Queen song asks if you can do the fandango? Buzzers are unlocked. You guys have 15 seconds. Caroline has buzzed in.
I'm singing it in my head.
Any guess on the title?
Galileo, I don't know.
Galileo. Good guess, unfortunately
I know.
incorrect. Buzzers are live once again. If Ashlyn or Sarah want to try to jump in and steal that. You guys got about 5 seconds.
Sarah, do you know?
Sarah's thinking of buzzing
Singing
in.
it.
Fortunately, time is up. The answer, Caroline, you're going to be kicking yourself with
I
this
know.
one. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
Right on the tip of your tongue.
Yes.
Yeah, but we have another question coming up here
I knew it was
worth
that.
100 points. I ask you for movies, how many Infinity Stones are there in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Buzzers are live. Caroline buzzed in pretty quick.
2,500.
2,500 is so off. Not right. I am sorry to be blunt about
I'm
that.
so
That is
sorry.
incorrect.
I don't know.
Buzzers are live again.
I'm shooting my shot.
Ashlyn or Caroline. Ashlyn or Sarah, excuse me, want to jump in and try to steal it. Sarah buzzed in first.
Is it 8?
Is not 8, but that is a good guess. I see Ashlyn buzzed in right after. She wants to give that one last guess.
6.
6 is the correct answer.
Yeah,
There are 6. 8 was a little closer. That was a little off.
know that.
Just a little off. So Ashlyn puts another couple points on the board from the buzzer round. If you guys want to put those buzzers away, we're done with those for the night. We're going to be moving on now to round 2. These, of course, are worth 200 points, like I said. So it is a still very close game. So our first category for round 2 is history.
Oh, no.
So for 200 points, Ashlyn, we're coming to you. I ask you, what century did the French Revolution take place in?
18th?
18th is the correct answer. So Ashlyn snags those 200 points there. Caroline and Sarah look like they're getting nervous.
Yeah, I am.
I will remind you guys that as we go on, the questions will get a little bit harder. But Caroline, with that in mind, I'm coming to you for your history question. So in USSR, what does the R stand for?
Russia.
Russia is a good guess.
Oh.
Unfortunately, incorrect. Don't say it out loud because
Yeah,
Sarah
I
can
know.
steal it. Sarah, do you have a guess on what the R in USSR stands for?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Any guess?
No, I don't know.
No guess. The answer is republics. Republics is what that R stands for. Russia's a good guess, of course. Soviet Union eventually becoming Russia.
No, I know.
But Sarah, I'm coming to you for your history question of the night. I ask you, his catastrophic destruction of Pompeii in 79 AD was caused by what active volcano?
Volcano.
Very famous story
Oh,
back in
man.
ancient Rome. Entire city buried under volcanic ash. Sarah, any guess?
No idea.
No guess, unfortunately. Ashlyn, you get a chance to steal this. The volcano that destroyed Pompeii.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
No idea. The answer is Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius buried Pompeii in there. Still plenty of it buried under volcanic ash today. We're still excavating pieces of it. But Ashlyn, I'm coming right back to you. I ask you, who is the British Prime Minister during World War II?
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill is a good guess. This is the correct answer. Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister
I was gonna say.
of Great Britain during World War II. Ashlyn's on a bit of a roll here. Caroline, I'm coming to you.
Oh, no.
Hopefully put some points on the board here. I ask you, Henry VIII had how many wives?
Too many.
Yeah, I remember it being a lot. I'm gonna say 5.
5 is a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. Sarah, you get a chance to steal how many wives Henry VIII had.
I'm going to say 4.
4 is a bit further off. The answer is 6. 6 wives.
Between 5 and 6.
Between 5 and 6. You were close. You were close. But Sarah, I'm coming back to you now for your last history question. I ask you, what Boston institution was the first university in the United States?
Boston College.
Boston College is a good guess. Unfortunately, the incorrect one. Ashlyn, I come to you now for the steal. Which Boston institution was the first university in the United States?
I feel like it's named after a person, but I don't know.
Any guess?
No.
No guess. It was Harvard University.
I was
the
thinking
first,
Harvard.
first United States university. But Ashlyn, I'm coming back to you. But this time, I'm coming to you for your music question. We're moving on to music for round 2. Still worth 200 points. Ashlyn, I ask you, who won the Best New Artist at the 63rd Grammy Awards? Those took place in 2020.
Ariana Grande? I don't know.
Ariana Grande is a good guess. Fortunately incorrect. She's been around for a little while. But Caroline, I ask you, same question. Who won the new Best Artist of the Year?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish is the correct answer. Caroline getting on the board. Billie Eilish question for 200 points. And Caroline, I'm coming right back to you for your free music question. See if you can rack up some more points here. I ask you, where's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame located?
Tennessee.
Tennessee is a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. Sarah, you have a chance to steal that one away from her.
gosh. Is it? Oh no. New York.
New York is a bit further off. The answer is Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh.
Up in Ohio. Actually,
Down
that
south.
New York's probably closer.
Yeah.
Probably closer than Tennessee, yeah. But I'm coming right back to you for your music question. I ask you, name one artist out of 3 who replaced themselves as the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. There are 3 options you can pick from. I just need you to name one.
Who replaced themselves?
They replaced themselves as the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100.
It's gotta be Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, it does not have to be. Unfortunately, he is one of the incorrect answers. But Ashlyn, you've got a chance. You got a 1 in 3 chance if you get one of these 3 artists. That's more than 1 in 3, but there's 3 options to choose from here.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is correct. It was between Drake, Taylor Swift, and the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
Are the only 3 who have replaced themselves as the #1 spot. So Ashlyn, hopefully you can put some more points up here. I'm coming right back to you. Before Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer?
Rihanna.
Rihanna's a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. I'd like to hear that version of the song. Rihanna singing Wrecking Ball, that'd be good. Caroline, I'm coming to you. Who was offered Wrecking Ball before Miley Cyrus was?
Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj also would have been an interesting choice.
Of course.
The answer was Beyonce, which I think would have been a good version of the song, but would have been a weird music video. I think
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus pretty
Yeah.
much kind of did that.
Yeah,
that
she did
was
her
her
own
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Caroline, I'll come back to you for a bit of redemption here. See, what legendary vocalist is Whitney Houston's cousin?
Cousin.
Any guess, Caroline?
Stevie Wonder? I don't know.
Stevie Wonder's a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. Sarah, you've got some time to think about that. You get the chance for the steal here. What legendary vocalist is Whitney Houston's cousin? It's a bit of a tough one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not sure. Answer is Dionne Warwick.
I don't
Never
know
would
what
have
that
got
is.
this.
Yeah, well, she is Whitney Houston's cousin, apparently. But Sarah, I'm coming right back to you. I ask you to round out the music category. What was the name of the Spice Girls' debut album?
Oh, that's so bad. I should know. I don't know.
No guess?
No idea.
All right, Ashlyn, we're coming to you for the steal. Name the debut album of the Spice Girls.
Yeah, I really don't know either.
Not sure. You guys are
I'll
gonna
tell
be,
you what I want. What I really, really want.
you guys are gonna be angry when you hear this. The name of the album was just Spice.
I was gonna say spicy.
Yeah, real creative of them. But
Yeah.
that rounds out round 2. So let's take a look at the scores real quick. In the lead, we've got Ashlyn with 850, starting to pull away there. Sarah's rounding up second with 300. Caroline's close behind her with 200. Remember, round 3 is worth 400 points per question, so it's still a very close game. And we've, of course, got that triple wager round coming up. But before we move on to that, let's take a second to get to know our contestants a little bit. Ashlyn, I'll come to you first. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What year are you in school here? What are you majoring in? What are you looking to do after school?
So I'm a senior and I'm majoring in marketing with a minor in advertising. After I graduate, I really do want to travel, but I don't know if I'm going to have the means to be doing that. So
Okay,
I'll probably end up
understandable.
just getting a job in marketing.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
You're from New York, so travel is just getting out of the Poughkeepsie area and getting out of the state.
Well, I'm from Westchester, so I'm
Okay,
like
so
kind of
close.
close to the city, but I want to travel to Europe.
Europe,
and like
all right.
go to all those countries.
All right, very cool. Caroline, next tell me about yourself. Where are you from? What year are you in school? What are you majoring in?
I am a senior here. I'm a fashion merchandising major with a minor in business and a concentration in product development. And after college, I hopefully will have a job, maybe in the city. Those are the plans.
Fingers crossed. Are you also from New York? You're just looking
No,
at
I'm from New Jersey.
Jersey. Okay, so you're keeping it local, going to this city,
Yeah,
relatively close.
yeah.
All right, very cool. Sarah, come to you last but not least.
Right.
Same
Hello.
deal. Let me know
I'm
about
also
yourself.
from Westchester, New York. Ashlyn and I are actually 8 minutes apart from each other, if you wanted to know. But my major is medical technology, and I have a minor in business. After school, I'm looking to move to California. I've had enough of New York, but yes, very excited for that. And yeah.
Did you and Ashlyn know each other before you came to school here, or is that just a lucky
That's
coincidence?
a funny story.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
played soccer with each other when we were really little.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But you didn't know it until you came here,
Yeah, basically.
pretty much.
Yeah. Like we never like hung out as friends.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. And now you guys are sworn enemies in this game here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we hate each other.
Yeah,
Yes,
really
definitely.
going at it for the next few minutes.
So I'm in the middle. No.
Well, you guys are all pretty close on the scoreboard here, so we're going to move on to round 3. Of course, like I said, these are worth 400 points each. So we're going to start off round 3 with literature. Again, like I said, this is the category where everyone finds out we all use Spark Notes in high school and no one remembers anything. So this will be fun. But Ashlyn, I'm coming to you for the first question. Eli Wiesel wrote about his Holocaust experiences with his father in the Nazi German concentration camps in what book of his?
I actually read that book. I'm not going to be able to think of the name, but I've read it.
Any guess on the title?
No, it's going to come to me when you
When you see it?
Yeah.
All right, Caroline, you get a chance to steal that one there.
I'm not sure, but is it I don't know. I don't think this is it. The boy in the striped pajamas.
Boy in Striped Pajamas
No.
is a good guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect.
That's the only
Ashlyn, let's see if you recognize this. The book was called Night.
Yeah,
Yep.
it came to me right when you went on to Caroline.
Of course, yep, that's how it goes. But Caroline, I'm coming back to you for
I
your
wasn't
own
gonna tell you.
literature question. George Milton and Lenny Small are the main characters in which book?
Oh, I did read this book in high school. It was like 6 years ago.
Any guess?
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men is the correct answer.
Say that, damn it.
Getting in there at the last second
job,
for those
Caroline.
400 points. Sarah, I'm coming to you next. I ask you, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow starts a famous monologue from which Shakespeare play?
Shakespeare play. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is an obvious guess, unfortunately incorrect.
Damn.
Ashlyn, you get a chance to steal here. Which Shakespeare play has a famous monologue starting tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow?
I'm going to say Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet is a solid guess, actual Shakespeare play. The answer, unfortunately, no offense,
Fair
Sarah.
enough.
The answer is Macbeth. That's being adapted into a movie soon, directed by Joel Cohen, I believe. I'm excited for that. They just announced that recently. But anyways, movie nerd here. Coming back to Ashlyn for her literature question, I ask you, what popular childhood book series about a brother and a sister going on adventures through time has over 50 books?
The Treehouse one.
Can I get a more specific answer? All I will say is that you are on the right track.
Or I know it's that one.
Any guess to the title?
The Magical Treehouse.
Magic Treehouse is close, unfortunately incorrect. Caroline, you get a chance to steal here.
I never read these. The Magic Treehouse.
Ashlyn, you're gonna be kicking yourself for this. The
No
answer
way.
is the Magic Treehouse.
That is not fair. That's actually not fair.
It was close. It was close. Unfortunately, I can't give you Magical Treehouse, but yes, Caroline cutting that gap down in points here was the Magic Treehouse.
That's
We're coming
awesome.
right back to her now.
That's awesome.
I ask you, the Greasers and the Socs are the two gangs in what novel?
Grease.
Grease is a good guess. Incorrect, unfortunately.
Oh.
Sarah, I come to you for the steal. Which novel features the Greasers and the Socs?
I forgot what it's called. Isn't his nickname like Pony Boy?
Oh my gosh.
Can't say anything, but I am gonna need a guess.
What's it called?
I answered.
Any guess, Sarah? Fortunately, time is up. The answer is The Outsiders. You're right, yes, Pony Boy was his
Grease.
nickname. Stay Golden, Pony Boy. Of course, adapted into a movie
I
in
don't
the
think it
80s. Ralph Macchio, Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise.
I'm tight
A lot of
about the
big
Magic
names.
Tree.
But
Cool.
Sarah, you get some redemption here.
I'm
I'm
mad
coming right
about
back
that.
to you. Your literature question. I ask you, what book is dedicated to Esther Earle, a 16-year-old who passed away from thyroid cancer? This is the literature category.
God. I have no idea.
Not sure. Ashlyn, I come to you for the steal for the last literature question of the night.
Yeah, I also don't know, but I'm gonna guess The Scarlet Letter.
That is incorrect. The answer is The Fault in Our Stars.
I was gonna guess that.
Yes, that was
but I didn't have a chance.
bit of a hint there. Yeah, but we still have another set of questions left. Remember, these are still worth 400 points. We're moving on to TV. Ashlyn, coming right back to you. First TV question is, what was the occupation of the main character in Squid Game? Sarah seems disappointed she can't get this question.
Oh, wasn't he like a taxi driver?
Taxi driver, I will give you taxi driver. The answer is a chauffeur, yes. So, Ashley's got the
You
point.
give
on
me
Squid
that
Game
one, but
question.
not the other one?
Completely different.
Magical? Magic?
It's the title.
It's the same
If I
thing.
asked you a Harry Potter question, you said Harold Potter, I couldn't give it to you.
Maybe Harry is
different.
his nickname. I don't know.
It is, I don't know the guy. But Carolina, moving on to you for your TV question. I ask you, in Grey's Anatomy, what disease did Meredith Grey's mother have? Sarah also seems excited about this.
Cancer? I don't know.
Cancer is a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. Sarah, I come to you for the
She
steal.
had Alzheimer's.
She did have Alzheimer's. That is the correct answer. Big Grey's Anatomy fan, I assume.
Yes.
Yes, apparently so. And we're coming right back to you for another question in TV. In the show Friends, who pees on Monica after she is stung by a jellyfish?
I'm going to say Phoebe.
Say Phoebe. That's a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. Doesn't seem like a very Phoebe thing to do. Ashlyn, you get a chance to steal here.
I'm gonna guess Joey.
You guess Joey. Joey was a good guess. Unfortunately, Joey was not able to pee on Monica. So, of course, Chandler had to step in and do the deed for him. Yeah, so that's a pretty famous instance there. But Ashlyn, I'll come back to you for redemption. Ask you, what book is the first season of the show Bridgerton based on? Look for the name of the book.
I watched the show. It was really good.
All right. Any idea what the book may be titled?
Really good.
I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna guess Bridgerton.
Bridgerton is incorrect. That would have been a pretty easy one for a round 3 question. Caroline, you get a chance to steal here. What book Bridgerton is based on?
I'm not exactly sure either.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. It was very, very good. I'm just gonna go back and say Little Women. I have no idea.
Little
I know
Women
it's
is
not.
very different, very different. You guys
I
enjoy
know.
Bridgerton, you might enjoy the book The Duke and I. It's the first season it's based on.
Yeah.
But Caroline, I'm coming right back to you. Your last TV question I ask you, again in Friends, what store does Phoebe absolutely hate?
No, I never watched Friends. She hates
Gonna need a guess.
the shoe store.
The shoe store is incorrect. Also, wouldn't put it past Phoebe. She's out there. But Sarah, I'm coming to you for your chance to steal this Friends question.
I don't know.
Gonna need a guess.
No idea.
No guess. The answer is the Pottery Barn. Cannot tell you why she hates the Pottery Barn. I didn't get that far in the
So
show, but
interesting.
it's I don't know. That's what she hates. But I'm coming right back to you for your last round 3 question tonight. Another Squid Game question. See, what number player was the old man in
so
Squid
easy.
Game?
82.
82 is incorrect.
This is so easy, Sarah.
Ashlyn better know this after
Player
going with
one.
Sarah for that. Player 1 is the correct answer. He was 001.
Why would you guess that?
Sarah, Sarah's questioning her whole
001.
Squid Game knowledge here. But that rounds out round 3. So before we get into our wager round, let's take a look at the scores real quick. In the lead, we've got Ashlyn with 1650, Caroline with 1,000, Sarah rounding out 3rd place with 700. But no worries, this wager round can make or break the entire game. As you guys know, the more you wager, the more you can earn, the more you can also lose if you get the question wrong. So Ashlyn is in 1st place. So Ashlyn, I'm going to ask you first what category you would like all 3 of you to be quizzed on tonight. Remember that they will also be able to choose questions from the remaining 5 categories.
Let's do history.
All right, we're going to start off with history. Caroline in 2nd place. Ask you what other category that I quizzed you on tonight do you all want to be quizzed on?
Sports and games.
History, then sports and games. Sarah, last but not least,
TV.
TV. We're going to go history, sports and games, and TV. So I'm going to ask you guys, remember this is history. Before I ask you the question, I'll ask you to write your wagers down. You guys, as a reminder, Ashlyn can wager up to 1650. Caroline can wager up to 1,000. Sarah can wager up to 700. And the more you wager, obviously, you can win more or you can lose that amount if you get the question wrong. This is for history.
So there's only one question
For each.
in
for
each
each
round?
category.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys will answer 1 history, 1 sports and games, and 1 TV. You guys have your answers down. You can give me a little thumbs up, or your wagers rather.
Oh.
Remember, there are 3 chances to wager here, so that plays into your strategy. All right, so you guys are gonna have 30 seconds to write this answer down. In history,
Oh,
Oh, this
writing
is
it?
history?
I
This
thought we
is
had to write
history.
our wager.
Wait, I'm writing my wager.
yeah, so you guys write your wagers down. I'll ask
I
you a
gotta be
question.
reminded of that.
And if you get this question wrong,
the
you
thing.
lose however many you wager. You get it
I
right.
just did.
She just changed her wager.
Because I didn't hear the question yet. I didn't know it was history. That's not gonna go well.
Yes, it's just.
No,
we
you
just went over
definitely
it.
saw mine. You saw mine, and you probably saw
I haven't read the
Sarah.
question yet. I'll let it pass. But it makes more exciting TV. Don't worry
Guys
about
out
it.
here cheating.
We haven't read the question. It's history. I just read it in the category. But all right. So for history, are all your wagers in now?
Yeah.
All right. History. You guys will have 30 seconds to answer this. I ask you, which U.S. president served the shortest term of about 2 months? 30 seconds on the clock. U.S. president that served the shortest term about 2 months. Spelling does not count, but the right answer does. Half time gone now.
Oh, wait. No, I
You guys got about
myself
5
in the
seconds
foot.
left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see those wagers and answers. What did you guys wager first and foremost? Sarah has wagered 100 points. Caroline has also wagered 100 points. Ashlyn, 100 points across the board. Every player has wagered 100 points for this round. Your answers are John Adams, JFK, and Ronald Reagan. None of those, unfortunately, are correct. The answer was William Henry Harrison.
I don't even know who that is.
Died 2 months after being elected after taking a train ride across the country without a coat on in the middle of winter. You can imagine how that affected him 2 months later.
He
That
got a
train
little
ride meant
chilly.
nothing. Yeah, he was dead and
Cheeky
gone.
out.
So, updated scores real quick after that wager round. Ashlyn is still in the lead with 1550, Caroline with 900, Sarah with 600. So we're going to move on to next our sports and games question. So if you guys want to write your wagers down for that. Again, remember, if you get it right, you'll get these points. If you get it wrong, you'll lose these points. Category is going to be sports and games. Are you guys ready for your question?
Yes.
Yes.
From sports and games, I ask you, in the original arcade version of Donkey Kong, what was the name of the character that would later be known as Mario? 30 seconds on the clock. I promise it was not a trick question. He was not originally named Mario. He had a different name. There's about 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencil down to those wagers and answers.
I was thinking that too.
Sarah went big. She wagered 600. Caroline wagered 100. Ashlyn also wagered 100. Answers we've got are Fernando, Joe, and Luigi. Luigi's probably the closest one, but not correct. I can promise you that much. All 3 are incorrect, unfortunately. Answer is Jumpman. Did not have a real name.
Oh, Jumpman.
Yeah, and he's now known as
Jumpman,
Mario
Jumpman.
Jumpman Mario. That's another fun fact. His first and last name are Mario because I guess they couldn't come up with a last name.
You learn something new every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, exactly. All right, you learn something new on Quiz Show. So after that second wager round, take a look at the scores real quick. As we can see, Ashlyn's still in the lead with 1450. It's not a runaway, however, as Caroline's got 800 left. Sarah's down to 0, unfortunately. But Sarah, don't worry, you can still wager up to 350 points. I promise you, you will not lose those 350. You will not end in the negative. But you may end in 0 depending on if you get this question right. It is TV, it is the category you chose. So with that in mind, if you guys want to write your wagers down, look at the scoreboard.
Do I have to write it down?
You have to write down as much as you want because maybe you don't want to wager all 350, but I say go for it. Remember, the category is TV. Ashlyn, keeping it safe at 100, it looks like. All right, so everyone's wagers are down.
Way to call me out.
TV, all right.
Figures.
Not to spoil your strategy, but
Now they know.
your TV question for the night. This is the last question for the night. I ask you guys for the game, how does every episode of the TV show Grimm begin? 30 seconds on the clock.
Grim.
Let's have the game at stake here, essentially. half your time is gone. Sarah looks like she's locked in. Ashlyn is furiously writing a paragraph over here. 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. Let's see those wagers and answers.
Oh,
See, Sarah went for the whole 350. Caroline played it safe with 200. Ashlyn played it very safe with 100. Let's see those answers. I'm seeing someone gets murdered in a scary house. Or Ashlyn, let's see what you took some time to write over there. A photo of a dark night with a person walking. That was, I don't know.
So specific.
That was very specific. Is that, can I get a little bit of like a, what were you thinking right in that? What was going through the mind of Ashlyn here?
That's just Ashlyn's blind, like 24.
The word grim, first thing that popped into my head.
Was a person
Dark
walking.
night, road, person walking.
All right, you're gonna be kicking yourself in this one. Grimm is spelled with 2 M's here. It is a show based on the old fairy tales by the Brothers Grimm. So each episode begins with a quote from various fairy tales or folk stories which relate to the episode in some way. So unfortunately, those are all incorrect. So after that last wager round, let's take a look at the results here. Of course, Ashlyn playing it safe has ended with 1350. Caroline ends in second place with 600. Sarah, unfortunately, ends at 0. She ends at 0 points for the night. So Ashlyn, of course, is our winner. Congratulations. Ashlyn played it safe with the wager at the end of it.
Is there a prize?
Nope.
No.
No problem. I would say the dignity of like winning
Bragging
in-person quiz
rights.
show, the bragging rights, but I don't know who you can brag to.
We're not going to hear
besides
the end of it
Caroline,
in
so.
our apartment for a week
Yeah,
Nah,
that sounds
I'm
like a
not
pretty
or
good
the rest of
prize
the
to
year.
me. That sounds like
back.
I would
Play
like
again.
bragging rights.
We'll
for
make another
at least.
appearance.
So, thank you to all my contestants for playing along, and again, congratulations to Ashlyn for taking home the dub on the second episode of In-Person Quiz Show. If you Red Foxes at home would like to be a part of our show, you can reach out to the Marist Instagram at MCTV Marist, or you can reach out to me directly at mcarpenter7902. See those on the screen there. Shameless plug. Again, thank you to my contestants for all being great sports tonight and having another great show. I'm excited to be back in the studio. As I said last episode, we'll be back here next time for episode 3. But for now, everyone, stay safe. Good night. We'll see you next time.